Hey everybody, it's Jim and welcome back to another lesson of Introduction to Corn Shell. So today we are going to go over what happens to output that would normally go to the screen when you run a job in the background. Now once again, there's two types of output. There's standard output from commands like print, and there's error output, which is what happens when Unix hits an error, so it prints an error to the computer screen normally. Our program today is called bg3.ksh for background 3. Goes over saving output from background jobs. And just so you know, we're using a while colon statement, and that means that you have an infinite loop. While colon means always true. So what happens is it goes to the while loop, it goes to the while command, runs this test, sees it's true. So therefore it does everything between do and done, and then goes back up to the while command, sees that it's true, and does it over and over again. Now once we get inside of the while loop, after the do, we're going to sleep for 2 seconds, and then we're going to print a message that says hi. And then we start all over again because we hit the done. So this print statement is standard output. Let's run this whole script bg3.ksh in the background and see what happens. Once again, to run a program in the background, just type the name of the program and put an ampersand, and we can see that it is in the background and its process ID is this. And as you can see, the output from the background script is still coming right to our computer screen. Now this can get annoying because if you're trying to do something and messages keep popping up, it could interfere with your work and distract you from your work. So how do we handle this? Well, first let's kill this program. So we can do at the command line kill %1, enter. We type jobs, we see that process 1 was just terminated, and that's what it was. Now as you can see, when I try to type the kill space %1, the output from the script got in the way. So that's another reason why to find a way to save the output and redirect it somewhere. Now normally when you run a program and you want to save the output, or you run a corn shell command and you want to save the output, you do something like this. Script.ksh, and you say 1 greater than, and give it a name of file. And what this says is we run script1, we run script.ksh, we take the normal output, that's what the 1 means, and we redirect it to /temp/output.txt, and any error messages would still come to our computer screen. So to get rid of our error messages, to save our error messages to the same file, you would do that. A to means error messages, and we're saying send any error message to the same address as standard output. Well, standard output is going to be sent right here, so the error messages will also be sent right there. And this is basically how we would save output for a job in the background. However, we have to put an ampersand at the end. So bg3.ksh, and we're saying normal output is going to be sent to /temp/bg3.out, and we're going to take redirect errors to the same location, and then we're going to run the whole thing in the background. And as you can see, it's now running in the background. and none of those hi messages are coming to our computer screen, so we're free to work. And if we want to see what's up with this program and what's up with the output of this program, the only thing we have to do is this, tail-f, this is a Unix command, and then /temp/bg3.out. Now what this says is tail means go to the bottom of this file, and the -f means follow the script, follow the output. And as you can see, it is adding new hi messages, and to break out of this, you hit Control-C. That breaks you out of the tail-f command. Now, our program is still running in the background. So to kill it, we do kill space %1. And we get a notification that is now terminated. And if we type jobs again, nothing shows up.